Have you ever felt that deep, unsettling feeling that something profound is about to shift in your life? Perhaps you're experiencing unusual resistance, strange isolation, or an intense spiritual restlessness that you simply can't explain. You might secretly wonder if God is intentionally allowing certain struggles to linger longer than they should. But here's a hidden truth. What you perceive as a setback might actually be a strategic setup from God Himself, carefully preparing you for a breakthrough beyond your imagination. The first shocking sign God is about to bring a breakthrough into your life is increased opposition and struggle. It may seem counterintuitive, because you assume breakthroughs arrive when everything smoothly falls into place. Yet, the biblical reality is often quite different. Just look at the life of Joseph. Long before he stood before Pharaoh and ruled Egypt, Joseph faced fierce opposition betrayed by his brothers, thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and imprisoned unjustly. Each moment of opposition was secretly paving the way for a greater glory God had meticulously planned. Genesis 50:20. So if you find yourself strangely overwhelmed by resistance, don't panic. This opposition isn't a random act of misfortune. It's actually a hidden signal that you're moving closer to the exact position God intends for you. When you encounter struggles that seem unusually fierce, remember Ephesians 6:12, that your battle isn't just physical or circumstantial, it's spiritual warfare. The enemy secretly senses your potential for breakthrough and tries desperately to halt your progress. But take heart. Your opposition is confirmation that a powerful blessing is imminent, and God is secretly aligning every detail, even the ones you can't yet see clearly. The second hidden sign that God is preparing you for breakthrough is unexpected isolation or a sudden removal of certain relationships from your life. You might feel shocked or confused, wondering why friendships or connections you valued are suddenly dissolving without explanation. Yet, this type of solitude is a divine pruninga, purposeful separation that God orchestrates so He can elevate your spiritual awareness and sharpen your dependence solely upon Him. Consider how God called Abraham to leave his homeland, family, and everything familiar without revealing exactly where he was going. Genesis 12:1. Abraham's isolation wasn't punishment. It was a divine setup, secretly designed to position him perfectly for the powerful breakthrough of becoming the father of many nations. Similarly, if you find yourself suddenly cut off or isolated from familiar comforts, people, or environments, don't despair. It means God is quietly reshaping your spiritual environment, preparing your heart and mind for a divine visitation. This isolation isn't accidental. It's a calculated preparation by God to cultivate deeper intimacy with Him, ensuring your breakthrough won't just be temporary relief, but a lasting spiritual victory. Psalm 46:10 reminds you to be still and know that He is God, because often it's in silence and solitude that His voice becomes most clear, guiding you toward the next significant season He's prepared for your life. The third powerful yet hidden sign indicating your breakthrough is near is a profound intensification of spiritual hunger and restlessness. You might feel secretly dissatisfied with superficial spirituality, longing for something deeper and far more authentic. Suddenly, your desire for prayer, scripture, and intimacy with God has intensified dramatically. It's not merely that you're interested in spiritual growth. Rather, there's a compelling urgency, a deep inner prompting that refuses to settle for anything less than the fullness of God's presence. This restless spiritual hunger isn't random. It's a divine stirring within your heart. Consider how Jeremiah described God's words as fire shut up in my bones. Jeremiah 29. If you're experiencing this secret urgency, it means God Himself is igniting your spirit, aligning your heart with His purposes, and positioning you precisely to receive what He's about to pour into your life. The truth is, breakthroughs often arrive at the intersection of desperation and determination when your hunger for God becomes greater than your comfort with the familiar. So if you're spiritually restless, understand this clearly. It's God's intentional stirring. He's secretly awakening you from spiritual complacency, preparing you to steward the profound blessing he is about to release. Another key, yet hidden sign God is preparing you for breakthrough is clarity in your calling, paired with uncertainty about your next steps. This paradox might feel confusing, but it's exactly how God often operates. You've suddenly begun seeing glimpses of your purpose clearly, recognizing why certain experiences or trials were necessary. Yet, oddly enough, the precise steps ahead remain somewhat concealed. You know you're meant for more. You can sense that God is strategically aligning your life. But at the same time, you still feel uncertain about how to fully step into what He's showing you. This clarity, combined with uncertainty, is divinely intentional, echoing Abraham's experience again, as he left without full knowledge of his destination. Hebrews 11:8. God's hidden strategy is simple yet profound. He provides just enough revelation to require your complete trust. Your willingness to move forward, despite uncertainty, reveals a level of faith that positions you directly under the flow of His favor. This secret tension between clarity and mystery forces you into deeper trust, greater dependency, and ultimately ensures you're spiritually mature enough to handle the breakthrough God is orchestrating. Finally, if God is secretly preparing you for breakthrough, you'll likely experience a sudden surge of discomfort with your current circumstances. Even situations you previously found tolerable or acceptable suddenly become unbearable. You sense a clear inner prompting that you cannot remain where you are spiritually, emotionally, or even practically. It's as though God Himself has made your current reality too uncomfortable to remain stagnant. This discomfort, though distressing, isn't punishment. It's divine preparation. When the Israelites grew too comfortable in Egypt, God stirred their circumstances until their desire for freedom outweighed their fear of change. Exodus 2:23-25. Similarly, God is intentionally disrupting your comfort, secretly nudging you out of mediocrity and into the divine destiny He has planned. If you're feeling this unusual, uncomfortable dissatisfaction, know that it's a sign you're nearing a powerful breakthrough. Embrace this discomfort, recognizing that it's God Himself orchestrating your spiritual growth. Right now, as you reflect on these hidden signs, the intensified opposition, surprising isolation, spiritual restlessness, clarity amid uncertainty, and divine discomfort, you should realize one profound truth. You're precisely where God needs you to be. Your breakthrough isn't simply coming, it's already unfolding secretly beneath your current struggles. God never wastes your waiting or your battles. Each challenge has been carefully permitted because He knows precisely the depth of character, faith, and perseverance required for your destiny. Your breakthrough isn't just relief from current difficulties. It's about a supernatural shift designed to position you powerfully in His kingdom. Don't become discouraged or impatient in this critical season. Instead, deepen your trust and surrender fully to God's timing, acknowledging confidently that He who began a good work in you will carry it through to completion. Philippians 1:6. Right now, make the decision to trust God's hidden process. Keep pushing forward in faith. Recognize the signs for what they are. Divine evidence of imminent breakthrough. Your battle has been fierce, but your blessing will be even greater. Hold on to this truth. Refuse to settle, and courageously prepare your heart. God is not merely promising a breakthrough. He's already quietly positioning you for a profound, life-changing